Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Hi, Jolie. How are you doing, love? I hope you are doing well. Did you DM me? I'm over Instagram. And welcome, everybody. I'm sorry I was not able to go on yesterday. Um, but I am here. I am here for you. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, ladies. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Um, okay. Did you want me to do a reading for you over Instagram, Jolie? Is that what you would like? Or did you want to do a reading over this live stream? Good to hear, Phyllis, and good to hear, Rochelle. Good to hear. Yeah, I was just looking. Well, I noticed that the moon last night was very, very striking. I was like, wait, is today the full moon? And it's the 15th, or maybe it's the 13th. I think it's the 13th, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like tomorrow at midnight. You know what I mean? I'll have to double check on that actually, because that means I have to put on the crystals and whatnot. For some reason, this incense is not working with me. Jolie, so if you would like a reading, yeah, I think it's tomorrow too. 15 feels too far away, you know what I mean? Like the moon's, I feel it, you know, I'm sure you do too. I see it, I feel it. So it would seem like it would be too far away. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow, like at midnight, yeah. Um, so you did want me to read for you over Instagram? Is that what you would like, Miss Jolie? Oh, cream cheese, what happened here? Okay. Nope. I mean, it's up to you, love. Whatever you want. It's no problem either way for me. But the only thing would be if you wanted it over Instagram, I would have to do it after the live stream. Um, and I was gonna say, yeah. And how long will I be online? This next excellent question, Rochelle. So I just went online 7 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. I always go on for a minimum of 2 hours at least. Um, and depending on where my energies are at and how many people need readings, I stay on. Um, I came on a little earlier today because my day started very, very early today, and I'm not quite used to that. So my energies are like at their peak right now. Sorry, I'm not trying to distract anyone, and I'm not distracting myself. I'm just untangling my two necklaces. Um, if I can, never had a problem in the past. There we go. Yeah, minimum 2 hours from now, Michelle. Yeah. Yes, welcome, everybody to Starry Tarot. My name is Sophie. You can also call me Starry. I really don't mind. I am your friendly tarot reader. I can answer any and all questions other than legal or medical questions. I have a whole slew of different types of readings I can offer to you that will be posted throughout the chat and are also in the body of the message. And thank you so much, Jolie, for your donation, love. Did you want a 15 card reading or did you want multiple questions? And thank you very much, Philomena, for your donation. We just got a donation from Philomena. Maybe two questions. Okay, so we'll do a 10 card and a 5 card. No problem. Just please delineate which question you want to be the 10 card and which one you want to be the 5 card. I have a super cute outfit on today. I had a really fun class this morning. And I had to get dressed up like I was going out to dinner with a friend and my new gorgeous shirt on. But it's so bloody cold that I can't really show it off at all. I'm stuck with the bear coat. That's quite all right. And if you are watching this channel, if you're watching this live stream, please be a friend. And remember to click the like button. It really helps me out. And we are using I don't have an actual box for this tarot deck. I've had it for years. It came with I don't think it was for children. It might have been though. You know those Barnes and Noble like kits that they have, like activity kits in the bargain section? Anyway, they had one that was like learn tarot. I was like, I don't need to learn tarot, but I'm definitely cool with spending $4 on a deck of tarot cards. It's a good deal. And the book was actually quite informative. We're always learning, you know. I'm always learning. Everyone's always learning. There's always room to learn. But what I especially love about this deck is it is, out of all of my decks, it is the easiest to shuffle. It's like butter. Like, it's worn, I can tell the cards are just worn perfectly. They don't stick. They just like fall very easily out of my hands. And thank you for your donation. Phyllis, thank you, love. Oh, so you wanted to do a mediumship. Okay. Phyllis, have I already checked to see if your mom is available for communication? Because I know I've checked on a few people for you, but I don't remember if she was one and what the answer was. If I'm remembering correctly, I do believe I did, and I do believe that out of the people you asked me to check on, I think she was the only one that came through immediately. But you tell me what I told you. You'd have a better memory of that than I would. But thank you. Okay, that's what I thought. And I'm like getting a vision of her right now. Like I feel, I mean, I'll double check, of course, to make sure she was available. Yeah, and I'll double check, of course, to make sure she's available like today, right now. I have no doubt. I actually have no doubt she is. To be honest, I can feel her energies, but we'll still double check too. Okay. Hi Ariana, how are you doing, love? You want me to check my IG? Yeah, real quick. Okay, so what I don't see anything on Instagram other than your question. You oh, it'll be a year tomorrow. So it's been a year today. Today's the anniversary of your mom's death, Phyllis. Today's the anniversary of my best friend's death. I have my yahrzeit candle. I have to light it at sundown. Sometimes it freaks me out lighting these, but I have to trust in God to protect me that it won't burn down my house, and I know it won't. They make them safely. But is today her anniversary? Good to hear, Ariana. Good to hear. Hang on, sending message questions now. Okay. Are you sending them over Instagram, I'm assuming? February 12th. Okay, February 11th. Today's the anniversary for my friend. And so it's tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, big, yeah, it's here. Yeah, I have very little doubt that she won't be available to communicate with today. Sorry, we're currently on Jolie right now. She is just sending her question over Instagram. Jolie, are you sending it over Instagram because you want it to be confidential? And if that's the case, I will mute my incantations. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry, Jolie. What a monster. Just have to let you know, hun, though, I cannot answer any legal questions, okay? You know I can't answer legal questions. So if your question is what's going to happen, legally, I cannot answer that. I'm really sorry. Oh, what a creep. Oh, what an effing creep. What a, oh, ooh, ooh. Just the energy I get from him. So gross. Like, yeah, no, that's awful. That's despicable. Okay. Okay, what is the situation around this? And does having your daughter go back to the old school resolve this? What is the energy around this? Okay, so you want to ask what the energy around this is. Do you want that to be 5 or 10 cards, hun? You did nothing. He's just a monster. And he is a control freak. Phyllis, you were waiting for Nightbot to post the price. I'm pretty sure you sent the correct amount, honey bunny. Let's just double check. 10 cards for the general situation, okay. Believe you sent the right amount. Yeah, 43. You're all good. You're all good, Phyllis. Okay, so let's start with this. No, you did nothing. You did nothing, Julie. You did nothing. Don't think that for a second. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy around Jolie and her ex-husband's current situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Oh God, I just read that one too. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy around Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, of course. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy around Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy around Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy around Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband's situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy surrounding the current situation between Jolie and her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the energy currently surrounding the situation between Jolie and her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the current energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the current energy surrounding Jolie and her ex-husband? And hun, can I get at least his first initial, and what's his sign? And you are a Capricorn? What sign are you again? The High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, Page of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, this is crystal clear to me. And furthermore, if I'm not mistaken, you're Scorpio, Richard, and he's a Libra. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm recognizing a lot of these cards from the last reading we did about him. I do believe I remember seeing the Page of Swords reversed. I believe I saw the King of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Someone who felt thwarted, but someone who also nobody is truly taking some people are taking him seriously, which is greatly unfortunate. Um, and I see that here with this High Priestess and Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's very, I think that he truly feels like he's in the right here. His mind is so warped that he feels that in his heart of hearts and in his intuition that this is right. And there is a contingency of people, a smaller contingency of those who are buying his BS. And that's what he's failing to see with this Page of Swords reversed, is that he lacks a lot of the basic fundamental knowledge he needs. And what I remember telling you last time was he holds no ground, he holds no footing. You mentioned the other thing that I'm not going to say out loud here. But whatever happens in the dark comes to light, and you know that's not true. She knows that's not true, and that, I believe, is going to come to light. It hasn't already. Okay. We have this Ace of Pentacles reverse and Fool reverse. His opinion holds very little weight. Because he doesn't quite, because his reasons, he doesn't have the correct reasoning. Like you said, your daughter likes this school. The school works well for her. The school knows that it works well for her needs. He's the asshole. Sorry, I don't like to name names, but I'm calling it out here. He's the a-hole who is putting his 2 cents somewhere where he has no clue. No clue what he's talking about. This Fool reversed. He has no effing clue on what journey he thinks he's about to embark on, because I really don't think, and I cannot answer legal questions, but I sincerely do not think that you are going to be affected by this, reprimanded in any way. Nothing holds weight here. I'm getting the same cards, like Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Fool reversed is actually a true fool. The Fool upright is quite a wise person, but the Fool reversed really has no idea on what they're getting themselves into. They really don't. And it's hell for them. And I'm talking about, like, it's going to be hell for him, not you. It's already hell dealing with it, but, like, if he wants a whole world of her, he can have it if he wants to continue being this way. Because that's what I see happening. He's jealous. He's got a broken heart. He's frustrated by that. But guess what? Doing ish like this doesn't resolve that. Again, I see that he's still unhealthily attached to you, even though, and your daughter, even though he's hardly there for her, and when he is, he's cold, and she doesn't even really like spending time with him, it sounds. This all derives from this Three of Swords reversed. I really believe it does. Yeah, but I don't think he cares. I think that if I were to do it, okay, here, this is going to sound really, 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 really weird, but hear me out. I don't think things are good between the two of them. I have this strange feeling that if she were to come to me and ask me, hey, what's going on with my man? I'd be like, he's still way attached to someone from his past. That's what I would tell her. Because that's what I feel. I feel like she's a place mark. She's being used and led on when he really wants you, but his warped ass mind is pushing you farther and farther away. And yeah, he feels frustrated, he feels disappointed, he feels hurt, and he can't, and there's nothing he can do about this. There's nothing he can do about this. You know what's best for your daughter. Your school knows what's best for your daughter. You know what's best for you and your daughter together, not him in your life. And he can't accept that. If I was her, I would be thinking the same thing. Like, why so obsessed with your ex? I know. I was thinking the same thing too. I have very little doubt that she thinks about it a lot, and it has some concern with that. Like, are they dating or what? Blah blah blah. And oftentimes when I do good readings like that, it's like, no, that he's like, he or she is just hooked on that person. But that's also still not fair to the other person, you know? It's not fair to anyone involved. I feel badly for any woman who has ever had to deal with him or is currently dealing with him. He should not be out in the dating world. You're constantly on his mind in a very unhealthy way. Like he obsessively thinks about you with this Knight of Swords reversed. And he's still very, 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 very physically attracted to you. He thinks about you all the time. You know what I mean? Like he thinks, I told you he thinks about you all the time, which he does, but he also thinks about you with his want all the time as well. Not just his brain, but also his want. Sounds like I've got Gotti Ashanti situation, and look where he in Irv Gotti Ashanti situation. I'm not kidding. Jolie, I wouldn't joke about this. I wouldn't tell you something that he acts like he can't stand. This is why it's so, but I've seen this before. It doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. And that's what I said. It's like he pushes you away. He does all this antisocial crap behavior, acting like he can't stand you, stepping in your way, in you and your daughter's way, and it's all about rejection, anger, arousal-based anger. And I see it here with this King of Wands reversed and the Emperor. He does feel like a failure as a father, but you know what? He could change that if he wanted. I'm sorry, Jolie. It is weird. He could change that and actually be the father he feels he failed to be, but he's not. This King of Wands reversed, he doesn't know how. I know, it's been a long time. I know. I didn't know it was 7 years. I thought it was, but I knew it was like at least 5. And he just can't let go. Well, he's going to have to do the cord cutting, Phyllis. That's the thing. Hi, Hindi. Welcome. Welcome, my friends. Good to see you. And thank you for your subscription. Thank you. He could, and I would love for him to do that. Right? Yeah, no, that's the only thing is, I would too. Girl, believe you me, I would love for him to finally just cut the damn cord because he's not helping. He's only hindering. But the problem is there's no cord when it comes to you. You're not bound. He's the one who's bound, so he's going to have to do it. And a lot of people are too scared to do it because they have this almost sick addiction to the person who is continually rejecting their affections. Yeah, just cut the cord. He's really, not you, there's no cord to be cut with you, but he's got to do it. And especially if he's got another girlfriend, what's he doing? The whole thing is a big what's he doing to me. I do not understand his behavior. His brain is very warped, as we know. He really needs to move on. He's acting like a scorned teenage man. Yeah, it's almost like sadomasochistic. Yeah, it's like he's choosing to torture himself. And I've had some clients who I'll be like, hey girl or guy, I hate to tell you, but it ain't ever gonna work. I can't, the future's unwritten, maybe it will, but chances are it's not going to. I highly suggest you do a cord cutting ritual. And they're like, I can't tell you how many times they'll be like, no, I'm not ready. I'm like, why are you not ready? All you do is cry over this person. You haven't heard from them in months. What's not to be ready? But it's very scary for some people to imagine not ever speaking to a certain person or seeing them ever again in their life. And I think that's another thing that's going on with him. And also the thwarted father figure thing. I like to learn my lesson and move on. Good. Yeah, that's what most people like to do, Jolie, and that's definitely not unwise, You're a smart woman. Ay, caramba. Yeah, no, it's intense. Oh no! Did I leave my drink upstairs? I thought I had my Gatorade up here. That's good cute, yeah. Um. Okay, hey Jolie. Well, yeah. While you're posting your next question, I'm gonna go grab my Gatorade. I'll be right back. I am back. Hello, hello, hello. Jolie, please go ahead and post your next. Oh wait, I think you posted it in Instagram. Hi, Handy. Can you get a quick explanation of what we're doing? Yeah, I am a tarot reader. I am giving live tarot readings. I've had this channel for 4 years now. And if you would like a reading, all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. And I would love to read for you, Miss Markowitz. Nice to meet you. Does having my daughter go back to the old school resolve? Oh, right. Forgot that was a question. I'm sorry. Thank you for reposting it. Things are a little chaotic, but in a good way. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to the old school, would it resolve the situation? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve the situation with her husband, ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to the old school, will it resolve the situation with her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve this situation with her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve this situation with her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve the situation with her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve the situation between her and her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve this situation between Jolie and her ex-husband? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Jolie's daughter goes back to her old school, will it resolve this situation between Jolie and her ex-husband? I really hope it doesn't even have to come to that, because this school's perfect for her. The Empress, Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, Six of Cups reversed, and Three of Swords. Yep. Yeah, it would, in the sense that it would placate him because he'd be getting his way. This Emperor card. You would still have full custody of your daughter with the Empress. He will, and probably would, try to get back with you if he hasn't already made an attempt, which is ridiculous after all he's done with this Ten of Pentacles. However, it will be at the disservice of your daughter. And I knew this with the Six of Cups reversed. Six of Cups is it's only for donations. Thank you, Hindi. It's for the cheapest reading is $7.77 for 5-card reading. Yeah, the Six of Cups is childhood. It would compromise her development and the needs that she has that are currently being met. So yeah, he'd be happy because he'd back off, and I think he would be actually kind to you, or try to extend some kindness to you, but it would you'd be so disappointed. You'd be so hard. You'd be so disappointed, brokenhearted to surrender and have to do that. I mean, I know you didn't say the word surrender, but I'm sorry, that just came out of my mouth, but it does feel like surrendering because she needs to be at this school. The school knows it. You know it. Spirit knows it. You know. Um, so yeah, he'd back off. Might even try and be nice. But I know I can't answer legal questions, but I'm telling you, I do think you should keep her in the school that she's in. I don't think things can escalate further than he's escalated them. What happens in the dark comes to light. Lies come to light, especially in those type of situations. And yeah, thank you, Hindi. We all wish Jolie much success here, and she'll definitely have it for sure. Um, and most importantly, that your daughter can thrive and remain where she's at. Because yeah, I mean, I read for you months ago, I think, about this new school for her, and I was like, yeah, like this is the one. Like this would be great for her. And then he has to start putting his, 2 cents in, which don't even, you know, don't even matter to anything, because there's no value there. Ace of Pentacles reverse. He has no leg to stand on. So yeah, answer is yeah, but I also don't feel like you have to do it at all. Well, thank you so much, Jolie. Much love and light to you, sweetheart. So much clarity. Thank you so much, Jolie. That means a lot to me. I'm setting up, I already have the domain Starry-Eyed Tarot, but would you mind if I use that as a testimonial? I just want to have a few testimonials from people. I have a couple of screenshots of people just being like, hey, like what you predicted yesterday came true, or hey, what you said to me was helpful for me and it brought me clarity or peace or whatever. But if you don't, and I can hide your name, it could be anonymous as well, and you can say no, and I wouldn't be hurt. Just wondering. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Hindi. Oh, thank you, love. That's wonderful. I just want your heart and your mind to be at ease here. Oh, you don't need it. I don't need anything other than I'm just gonna take a picture of what you said, and I'm gonna have a collection of just screenshot different types of testimonials when people say nice things about my work on Instagram or on here. But I'll always ask permission. Thank you, love. Much love and light to you, girl. You got this. I know it. I know you do. You and your daughter have got this. Most importantly, that's crucial. All right, Miss Philomena, my question is, does my work partner, Burnside, have feelings for me? Okay, let's see. Let me quickly hydrate here. My mouth is so dry. But I've also been, like, afraid to hydrate super well today because I feel like I'm gonna go pee-pee a lot. Like, I got a mani-pedi today. By the time my pedicure was done, it had been like an hour maybe, and oh my god, I had to pee so bad. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. Like, what's going on? Anyway, TMI. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Do you know Burnside's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have feelings for Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have feelings? Romantic feelings for Philomena. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have romantic feelings for Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have feelings towards Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? These masters and spirit guides, does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? These masters and spirit guides, does Burnside have romantic feelings towards Philomena? Okay, and he's a Pisces. Thank you for letting him know. That's really helpful. Okay. All right. We have Queen of Swords reversed, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, the Moon, and the Empress. Okay, so he is very much I'm like, I was like, what's going on here? A man who's not attracted to Philomena, like, not only that, but you've got a good you've got a good sense of intuition, which is part of this Empress energy that you possess. That men, you exude divine feminine energy, Philomena, and people, men, pick up on it. So to answer your question, yes, he is. He does have feelings for you. I don't know how long you've known him for, how long you've been working alongside him, though. Because with this Moon card, it's telling me that as much as he is attracted to you, he's not entirely sure exactly how he feels towards you. About 3 months now. Okay. Yeah, and the Moon is also the Pisces card, I just realized as well. Tell you what I see here with this Eight of Pentacles reversed. You're naming the cards and I'm starting to understand what they mean, which is cool because I'm new to this still. Very good, Hindi. This Eight of Pentacles reversed. This to me this is telling me that he has with this over here, this is telling me that he has some reservations when it comes to dating coworkers. And you might say to me, well, his ex-girlfriend is my coworker, or I've seen him date other girls. The problem, oh, he's way younger than you. Oh, okay. That's what this Nine of Wands reversed is. I was going to say he does feel insecure. There's something about some kind of insecurity or like an imbalance here. But let me return to what I was saying with this. Good observation there. Thank you for letting me know, because I was gonna say there's something about him feeling like insecure. I feel like he's a really good looking man. Like Spirit's telling me, yeah, he's quite conventionally attractive. And he may have tried to, and I told him I don't want to date coworkers either. Yeah. Did he tell you that he didn't want to date coworkers? He may have done it. And that's the thing. With this Queen of Swords reversed, I feel like he did it in the past, and it didn't work out. It only works out if it works out, right? Because if it doesn't work out, then you have to see each other like all the time, and you guys are broken up, and that sucks. It's great if you guys can maintain something. He hasn't said anything about that. Well, I'll tell you, he's got the same. He feels the same way you do. He's had at least one bad experience with that in the past. With this Queen of Swords reversed, it doesn't come from nowhere, basically. So he's confused with this Moon card because he is very, very attracted to you, deeply attracted to you, and has definitely developed feelings for you, but is also very hesitant to start dating someone who he works with. Another thing just to include here with the Empress is also delays may prove necessary. So this just could be a matter of wrong place, wrong time, girl. I mean, I don't know how much he loves that job. I know that job means a lot to you, and you ain't gonna leave for a man. You don't strike me as the type who would. If you wanted to, that's fine too. I don't judge, but you strike me as the type who would, like, want to do that. If he's not crazy about this job, he may be leaving, and if that's the case, then I could see things definitely unfurling between the two of you. But that's a big blockage there. But to answer your question, yeah, he is. He is definitely attracted to you for sure. But How, for a Pisces male, and for a youngin, for a younger guy, he's quite emotionally mature and self-aware. So he isn't going to act on his feelings. I hate to say it, but I don't think so. I don't, like, he's remarkably, I don't know how old he is, you don't have to tell me, but he's remarkably, I feel a sense of, he's an old soul. I get the sense that he's an old soul. I get the sense he's been hurt not too long ago. Do I think that he's going to pursue you unless he leaves the job? I don't think so. I think it's just that it may just remain a dream with that moon card. Pisces, the moon, dreaming. Because he does dream of you. Once the nightfall comes, he's, tucked away in bed, he's not at work, he's thinking of you, and I don't just mean that way, I mean in a romantic way too, but also a sexual way. But like I said, I don't know how attached he is to this job. Depending on how attached he is to this job, I feel like if he left this job, and especially if he liked you enough, he would leave this job to be with you. But I feel like he's pretty firm with where he stands about things. He's pretty unwavering about the boundaries that he draws for himself. Um, at least at this time. Okay, but he definitely has feelings for you. Um, but you guys both don't want to date someone you work with, so unless you wanted to do that and go against how you feel too, and just give it a try. Life is short. Hell, I support you if you want to do that too. Um, and it's possible, people's minds change all the time, Philomena. It's possible he could develop such deeper feelings for you that he just says, F it. I'm gonna give this a go and risk possibly getting hurt, because if I don't risk anything, then I'm just going to stay stagnant in my love life like I have been for a very long time. So it is possible. It's not impossible. But yeah, that it is an external factor. The fact that the two of you work together is an external factor preventing him from moving forward. Thank you very much, Philomena. I truly appreciate you as always. And let me know how things go with you and him. And yeah, because you guys are on the same page. You guys are remarkably on the same page. In a lot of ways, and I've only did one 5 card reading for him, but from the energies I feel, it feels like you guys are very much on the same page. For some reason, someone's right outside my door and it's freaking me out. I know they're probably just like, anyway. Yeah, best of luck, Philomena. Thank you so much, love. Yeah, it could just be wrong time, wrong place, because I feel like you guys definitely are on the same page. Miss Phyllis. Phyllis, thank you so much for your donation. Now we are going to be doing a mediumship for Phyllis Dawkins. I'm going to get into communication with her mom. Phyllis, can you please remind me what her name is and the date and her date of birth? I know her date of passing was the 12th of last year, correct? Great. Please go ahead and post her name and her date of birth, please. Sally, and her date of birth was the 11th of July, 1946. Okay, I'm gonna do a double check to make sure I can get that she's available. Please give me 1 moment. Thank you. Okay, yes, yes, she is definitely available. Wow. I don't know if it happened last time, but okay, this time they let me know if they're available by swinging the pendulum clockwise for yes, counterclockwise for no. But not only was it clockwise immediately, but it was going around, not just in a big circle, but specifically this circle, perfectly around this circle. I've never seen that before. Oh yeah, I'm getting chills. Yep, she's ready. She's ready. All right, all right, Sally. Thank you so much, Sally. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Dearest angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Sally, please come through with any and all messages that you have for your daughter Phyllis. Thank you. You just saw 7-Eleven on the clock. Wow. Wow. Judgment. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. 7 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Temperance reversed. Justice. 9 of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Strength, Death reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, the Emperor reversed, Two of Swords, and the Sun. Alright, give me a moment here, love. I believe, Phyllis, did you ask, I think you posted an actual question in your donation that you made for the mediumship. I think I want to know how my mom is doing and if she has a message for me. Okay, how she is doing. Okay. She's doing great. She's doing wonderfully. She's on the other side and she's able to help. She's able to be one of the angels. She is one of your angels. She absolutely is. I don't know if she was a very religious woman. Um, I have no doubt she was a woman of God, actually. If she wasn't, I would be very, very surprised because I'm getting a funny look right now. Um, she is able to do the spiritual work that she was not able to. She had her own version of spirituality on this earthly realm, but actually being able to be an angel is like a dream of hers. Like to work amongst the angels. I believe she's saying she's an angel in training. I've never heard of that before. How interesting, Sally. So you can like go into a training program? Okay. News from Sally. Yeah, you can. They have training programs apparently. How much do they charge? I'm just kidding. No. Um. No, she says is she happy? Yes, she is. She's very happy, and she would of course wants to see you happier in your life because she feels such joy and abundance on the other side, and she has to implement that to you. She watches over you like a hawk, and she's saying that this death card is reversed. Is very literal. She may have technically passed away. Yes, she passed away from this earthly realm, but death is not the end. At least not when it comes to Sally's knowledge and my knowledge or my belief and your belief. Death is not the end, you know? My sister and her died 10 months apart. Oh, I'm so sorry, Phyllis. Good Lord. You've been through a lot of death, and that's been really hard for you, and it would be for anybody. And that's why she watches over you especially. She really does. Death was not the end for her when it comes to her love for you, her unconditional love for you, and the things that she's trying to do for you in your life right now. Tell her Baldy moved and another black man lives. Tell her Baldy moved and another black man. Okay, Baldy moved and another black man lives there now. Did you know that? She said she knew that. She said she knew that. Interesting. Okay. Okay, she's saying she doesn't want to like gossip right now because she has some stuff she wants to say. But if you guys want to talk more about that, we could maybe get into that. So long as it's positive and everything. Yeah, right. Yeah, no. So long as everything's positive. She's kind of laughing though, so it's a little bit like, like, yep, I saw that. Um, she watches everything, love. She really does. She knows everything. Not the stuff you know, not like in a creepy in a good way. Like even the small things that you wouldn't think she'd be watching over, she absolutely does. That's not even, I don't think that's a small thing. That was bending something something more significant. Also tell her Betty and Minnie Pearl showed they cared. Betty and Minnie Pearl showed they cared. You knew that they did already. She said that she knew that they did already. And and that's okay. Yeah, like, that's what she's saying. She's like, that's what I love so much about. As much as it hurts her, and she misses the her loved ones on this earthly realm. She is able to know how people truly feel towards others, and she knew that they cared. She knew, and I feel that she would have probably tried to remove them in some either tried to remove them from your sphere in some way, or she could have even implemented this. Dad's sitting around watching TV. Okay, apparently Dad's sitting around watching TV. She knows all this stuff, baby girl. She knows all this. She understands, and she sees the hard ass work that you're putting into this, girl, and she sees that you're primarily on your own here. If I'm not mistaken, with this Three of Pentacles reverse, you got a lot on your plate. You got a lot of people you're taking care of. Take care of I know you take care of your father, and maybe you don't have a whole lot of people to take care of, but you've got a father to take care of, and you really could use some assistance. It's like you're able to take care of it, but it's chaotic. It's chaotic, and she wishes that you had some assistance there. I'm getting this message of things rebalancing themselves. Because things are not balanced right now with this Temperance reverse, but I see things coming more to an even keel. Linda wanted her clothes, but didn't give them to her. I sold some. Yeah, you really take care of others, and that's what you were raised to do, and that's the right thing to do. But it should never be at the sacrifice of anything related to you. And I know you take care of yourself as well as others, but I'm just hearing your mom say she wants to see you take care of yourself a little bit more. And not like take care of yourself, but like love yourself more. Focus on Phyllis as much as you can. By the way, I have some sweet romance news on the horizon. We'll get to that in a sec. We've got this Knight of Wands reversed, Nine of Cups reversed, and the Emperor reversed. Yeah, things are a bit of things are difficult. There are difficulties right now in your life, but they're nothing that you can't overcome with this Knight of Wands reverse, but it is causing sometimes a little bit of a lack of motivation, like getting turned, like I know for me, like if I don't see a return on anything that I'm putting into something, like I really have to just pray and have faith and keep on turning the wheel, because sometimes it can feel like you're just in a place of stagnation, but you're really not. Her brother James came to see her, and Reggie, another cousin. Did she knew Mickey was at hospital? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She knows all, Phyllis. She knows all. There's nothing that she's not privy to. She knows all the tiny details, and she loves all the tiny details. She did when she was here, and she loves them now. Hey, Jessica. Okay, thank you so much for your donation, love. As you I'm in the middle of a mediumship right now. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, she recognizes that there's and this is the crux card, the center card. She does recognize that there's a level of dissatisfaction in your life right now with this Nine of Cups reversed. And your father, the Emperor reversed, is not, like you said, he's watching the TV, and there's nothing wrong with that. but I think she feels that he may rely on you a little bit more than he should. Um, you are number one, Phyllis. You've got to take care of number one above anything and anyone else. Okay. Um, girl, I think you told me you were talking to some guy, and I read some very tender messages that you sent me over DM on Instagram between you and another gentleman. I'm wondering if this is him. Whoa! Sorry about that. I don't remember where these placements were. I have a feel. Yeah, I really think that it's him. This Knight of Cups is that guy. Your Knight of Cups is definitely coming into your life, I believe, by the end of this year, at the very latest. I think it's going to happen sooner. Um, yeah, Seven of Wands, frustrations and difficulties and burdens, but nothing that you don't have the stamina to overcome, Phyllis, with grace and with success and victory. Yeah, I see rebalance, equilibrium being restored in your life in general, Phyllis. Um, Peace and harmony being restored in your life. And taking the time to, again, your mom keeps on, Sally keeps on stressing this, to to do at least one really kind thing for yourself every day. If you don't already, because you are really number one. Um, and she also acknowledges that there may be some financial issues that you may be going through right now with this Five of Cups. But she's saying, girl, never fear, never fear. We have both the Strength card and the Sun right underneath. She's saying that that's also going to do a 360 later this year. That your finances are indeed going to improve. There's a gentleman coming into your life. She wants you to focus on you a bit more. She really, really, truly loves and appreciates all of the work that and effort and time and love that you put into your family members, Sally and yours loved ones. But why God took all of them? Why is everything stagnant right now? What did I do? I bought myself some candy. You bought yourself some candy. That's perfect. That's wonderful. You did nothing wrong, Phyllis. This was just, I believe, Phyllis, that before we enter this life, we sign a soul contract. And on that soul contract is the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the bad, the difficult, the trying, difficult things that we have that we sign up to experience are things that we chose to learn from, that we're choosing to learn from as spirits before we even come into this life. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. And even though things feel stagnant now, there's going to be a massive shift at the very latest in about 3 to 6 months, Phyllis. I see a remarkable change, like a total 360 here. And then Sally keeps on saying she watches, she knows everything. You don't need to tell her anything. She's happy to hear it from you as well. But she watches it like a soap opera. She watches your family and your friends and loved ones like her stories, only she's deeply, deeply invested. Um, there's a lot of love there. So no, this is not a punishment. I don't believe that God is a punisher, even though I'm Jewish and I know he's more of a punisher in the Old Testament. I do not truly believe that God is out there to punish. I believe that God is out there to help us understand lessons. Wow, there's someone sweeping right outside the door, right when I'm in the middle of mediumship. I am this close to pulling a Karen on. Okay, thank you. He's gone. He knows I'm working. They don't have to do that now. Anyway, not sure about Byron though. I was told he's in a third-party relationship. Is that the guy who was that you sent me the screenshots of? Yeah, maybe it's not him, but Sally's saying that he is definitely coming into your life. If he's not here already. And thank you again, Jessica. I have to hop off, so I'm going to post my question. I'm trying to interrupt the reading, just dropping it for later. No problem, Jessica. You're all good. And of course, I'll call your name. Um, of course, I will call your name to make sure you're here. And if you're not, if you've really got to go right now, then that's all good as well. And I'll timestamp it for you. Um, but overall, no, you've done nothing wrong. Um, I was right about getting multiple offers on your house. Incredible many questions. I just found a house I really love, but it's over budget by about 335K. Do you think we can for them to come down? Totally, Jessica. And by the way, do you mind if I use that as a testament? I need test. I'm trying to gather testaments of from clients of mine, like confirmations of things I predicted, or just thank you for the clarity, or whatever the case may be. And I can keep it private too. It's in a 4.5 acres and it has a private pond. Oh, lovely. That sounds gorgeous, girl. That sounds like a dream. Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, so sorry, I haven't fully closed out this mediumship. I've still got Sally here with me. So in short, Phyllis, she is watching like a hawk. Look at this judgment card right here. She is watching like a hawk with love, and with pure loving intent. Okay. Um, and yeah, the wheel is going to start turning. Things are really going to turn around here. Look at this beautiful strength card. Nothing you can't overcome, honey. And the sun card, new beginnings, bright new prospects, a whole new world. Um, really good things on the horizon. It sounds like where you live. That sounds lovely. It sounds like this place, this home I went to in Ohio. It was on so many acres. It was a huge, beautiful house. It had an elevator. They had their own private pond. And when I found out how much the house was worth, I balked. I was like, wow, in California, that would barely get you a one bedroom. No lie. This was a gorgeous house. My goodness, I was like, geez Louise. Anyway. Yeah, that sounds beautiful, Jessica. Um, and thank you very, very much, Phyllis. And thank you, Sally, for coming through. I know I asked you earlier, but I thank you for coming through tonight for Phyllis. That really means a lot to me. And I do not take that for granted. Thank you very much. Okay, and let's go ahead and give this a big old like. So we know we have completed. Okay. What part of Ohio? I was born in Dayton on a military base hospital. Oh shoot. It was just outside of Middletown, Ohio. The house was, I believe. Yeah, it was like outside of a place called Middletown, Ohio, which I found out one of my deepest, longest clients of mine. I knew she lived in Ohio, and I was going there for a week to ordain a wedding, and I figured Ohio, big state, and I didn't even know where she lived. And then the day I got back, she sent in a donation, and I saw that she lived in that tiny little town that I had been staying at. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I didn't get to take you out for drinks. Like, oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't know when I'll be back in Ohio. Yes, rest in peace, sweet Sally. She's loving it on the other side. She's loving it on the other side, Phyllis. Um, it's a good place for her to be, and it doesn't feel like it, I'm sure. But she said it was her time, and that she's able to do more on the other side at this time. And thank you so much, Phyllis, for allowing me to do your mediumship again. I do not take that for granted at all, and it means a lot to me that your loved ones come through for me. So thank you. Jessica, are you here, or did you want to do? Because if you're not here, we'll just commence with a timestamp reading. In some ways, I felt people were too phony in her life. Like friends of hers, or like I feel like she's talking about truth here, like truth being revealed, and that's part of judgment too. It's like pretensions are all dropped, like it's the truth, it's judgment. That's judgment day. There's nothing, you know, no one can judge us but God at the end of the day, you know? And that's the truth. That's truthful. That's a truthful soul. Like when I ever start to judge someone, I have to stop myself. I'm like, and tell myself two things. One, it is far easier to judge others than it is to judge oneself. So before you lay any judgment on anyone else, look at yourself. B, I am not God. I am not Judy. Who am I to judge? You know? Really. Who are any of us to judge? Other than the actual legal system, I guess. But even then, that can be phony too. It's corrupt. A lot of it is corrupt. Anyway. Jessica, are you there, sweetheart, or did you want me to do well, obviously, if you just don't answer, we will do a timestamped reading for you. Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Okay, so we're going to do a timestamp reading for Miss Jessica. So it is, I've only ever done mediumship things in dreams. Sometimes they're beautiful and mostly they're terrifying. Oh dear. Oh, they should never be terrifying. I'm sorry to hear that, Indy. Okay, so we are going to commence with a time-stamped reading for Miss Jessica, starting at 1 hour and 18 minutes, precisely. Okie dokie. All right, Miss Jessica would like to, let's put this back here. Jessica would like to know if she is going to get that house. She was like, just found out a house I really love, but it's over budget by about $300K. Do you think we can get them to come down? Okay, okay. Gotcha, honey. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to purchase the house they are wanting at a lesser price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to purchase the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to find or be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica and her partner be able to buy the house they want at a cheaper price? the Star, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, and Three of Pentacles. These readings drive me bananas. I wish it was a solid yes. I wish it was, or a solid no. It is up in the air. There's hope. There's definitely hope with the Star. It's looking better than not that you will be able to purchase it. But with these reversed Pentacles, I'm a little... Well, I like this Seven of Pentacles reversed because you said that it costed, it was about $35K out of your budget, right? Seven of Pentacles is frustrations, usually with work and or money. When we have it in its reverse form, those frustrations are abated. Also with this Ten of Wands reversed, again, it's too much for you at this time. I see the sellers or the seller definitely making some kind of a negotiation. I don't know if it's going to be $35K less, but they'll definitely, I think they, with this Three of Pentacles, I really think they'll try and meet you halfway. I really do. With this, the only card that's concerning me here is this Knight of Pentacles reverse. Might take some time because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles is also a message to be very wise about your purchases. Okay? Make sure that this house is really, really worth what it is, even though it's more than what you can afford by a little bit. But really check everything out. I know you really, really like it, but it's kind of like, you know, when we meet a guy that we really like or something, we you know, gravitate to that person. Get to know the house a little bit more. I think I was telling Felicia or somebody this once, but like really check out the house. No, it was another client of mine who works in real estate. Really, really check out the entire house. Make sure everything is functioning correctly. I don't know how old it is. This house is. Take into consideration the upkeep of the house, that you'll be able to maintain that. And that it will be able to maintain and retain its value, that you can be able to do that as well, because of course real estate is an investment like anything else. One of the best investments, really. Okay. So it looks promising. Unfortunately I can't promise you anything because it's not entirely written in the stars, literally. But there's definitely potential here. Definitely potential for negotiations, for sure, to lower things, absolutely. So it's looking better than not. I feel like I can't promise you, only because Spirit is saying that it's just one of those things that's unwritten, but it's looking really, really good. Looks like it's really going to be, like I said, in your favor. I don't think it's going to be exactly $35K less, but they'll find some way to meet you halfway there. But also with that Knight of Pentacles reverse, be very, very vigilant about vetting this property, okay? And all the nuts and bolts, literally. And yeah, I'm getting a message about long-term maintenance as well, keeping that in mind, because that's you know, to keep in mind. Okay. Thank you so much, sweet Jessica. Thank you. And if you come back, if you need any clarity and you come back, I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. All right, so the donation list is currently open, everybody. If anybody would like a reading tonight, you would be next. There's a good chance I will not be on tomorrow. I'm working 2 jobs tomorrow, one in the morning, one in the evening, and then I have another one very early the next morning, which is kind of like my night left. Last night I had a class that ended at 10 p.m. And then I had a class that started at 8:30 p.m. a.m. this morning. I was like, ugh. I fell asleep while I was getting my toes done. They're like, we have never seen you this tired. I'm like, I know, I don't know why I'm this tired right now. I do my very best to stream every day when I can. I have another job, so sometimes that prevents me from being able to stream every day. I also find it difficult to stream in the mornings and afternoons. Find that the later it is for me, the more clarity I have and the more gusto I have. But yeah, click the notification bell. That's the best thing to do is to click the notification bell for the all notification bell. Then you'll just know every time I go live. But yeah, I go on most nights. I used to have a routine. It used to be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But now that I have this other job, I can't have that consistency. It's I just do the best I can. But I'm on in general at least 4 nights a week. Yeah, sometimes every night. I won't be on tomorrow, most likely, and I likely won't be on Thursday, but I'll be on Friday. Ooh, that might even be a problem too. Well, yeah, I should be on Friday. Yeah, I'll be on Friday. I should be at Temple, but I'm not. I'll be on Friday. Yeah, if I have to miss 2 days this week at work, I'll watch Temple from I'll watch service from my phone. So, which is not as good, but it's what we do. We do what we can, right? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should put my crystals out tonight. Because I swear the full moon should be the 12th, right? February 2025 full moon. It's the snow moon, and it'll occur at 6:55 on February 11th. That's today, so at sundown, it is a full moon tonight. Oh, no. Pacific time will be at 5:53. It's so funny how that happens. Anyway, yeah. What really, Hindi? That's awesome. I love crystals too. As you can probably see, I've been collecting them for a long time. I just got back from Mexico City a few weeks ago. No, no, it wasn't. No, no, no. It wasn't that she wanted to go, but she's at peace on the other side. It's unlike anything she imagined. It's not that she wanted to go, Phyllis. No, I didn't get that message. No, yeah, okay. Hey, girl, she's still with me. Sally's still here because you're here. No, it was not that she wanted to go. No, but she's saying that it was her time. She did find out. That's also part of our soul contracts, huh? The day we're born and the day we pass. And there's some times where people pass and it's not their time, and like accidents or like when people unalive themselves, which I know that didn't happen with your mother. Um, but that's when it's difficult or almost impossible to reach people on the other side. It takes a while. But she's saying that that's why it was so easy for her. Yes, yeah. So that's why the transition to what I call the other side. I don't know what to call it. Heaven would be a strange thing for me to call it, just because I'm not Christian. But the other side, the other spiritual realm that we're all a part of, um, and we all learn from. Um, she just had confirmation that it was part of her soul contract to leave at that time. Oh hell no, girl! You know, and yeah, no, and it wasn't like she knew it was her time. That wasn't it. It wasn't like when she was in the hospital. It wasn't like she knew it was her time. That wasn't it. She was told by angels She was shown her soul. You're shown your soul contract when you move to the other side and judgment happens. I mean, this is just my belief, what I've observed, what I've been told. Okay, and she transitioned very, very quickly. They showed her soul contract. They're like, this was your time. This was your time. Like, Irv Gotti, but 10 years younger. I don't know who Irv Gotti is. But you mentioned Ashanti, and I know she's been through a lot. And so I'm only assuming that he's kind of a woman abuser. I hope not. Who's Irv Gotti? The Gottis are, I know they're a mafia family. I know who the Gottis are, but I don't know who Irv is. And we just received a donation. Thank you so very much, Miss Rochelle, for your donation. Did you want a 15 card reading, or were you looking for multiple readings tonight? You love quartz crystals and you love sapphires. And sapphire is your birthstone, Phyllis. Yeah, I actually don't have any, out of all the crystals here, I have emeralds, I have rubies. I don't have any sapphire. I don't have any sapphire. I need to get some sapphire. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Blue is, anything blue is so good. Sodalite, kyanite, angelite. But yeah, I have lots of crystals, special, very, very special pieces of crystal quartz that I found when I was in Mexico City at this amazing crystal store. Oh my gosh. And I found, like, people were just, like, it was, like, by the pound, or the kilogram. People were just, like, scooping up all these crystals and putting them into bags. And I was hand-picking them, because I know what to look for. And I found this piece of citrine that's all tourmalated. I don't know if you can see the black dots on it. Sorry, let me move so I can show you real quick. Sorry, Rochelle. Hope you're interested in this too, but I have dreams about this piece. This is my prized possession. I will never, oh my god, this piece. I've never seen tourmalated citrine before. But I somehow found it. I found tourmalated, I didn't find any tourmalated amethyst, but I found so much tourmalated clear quartz, which I didn't have in the past. I have I have rutilated white quartz, and I have rutilated smoky quartz, but I'd never had rutilated clear quartz. And aren't these just so beautiful? And I'm really loving, I used to only really like polished stones. Now I'm obsessed with raw stones. That's what it's all about for me. Anyway, speaking of crystals, Hakeem never redeemed his crystal pack, you guys. I don't know how many people are watching right now. So I was thinking about pulling another name. I said I was going to pull another name if I didn't hear from him in 7 days. And so I'm going to pull another name. I feel badly, but I just don't know where he is. And I told everyone you got 7 days if you went. So I'm going to pull another card, or another name. Should I do that right now before Rochelle? Or let's do your reading first. And then we'll pull another name. What about citrine? Citrine is just a very wonderful crystal. I think this is also just citrine, but it has like neon red speckles on it. I don't know if you can see them even. It's like neon. Yeah, like neon red speckles. Do you see that? Looks pink there, but citrine is really, really good for the solar plexus. It's really good for happiness. I have a nice old chunk there. I have tons of it. I have tons of it. But yeah, I feel like someone needs that pack. I've got all these crystals that I really want to give away. And we have all these people who are in the raffle. I just don't know if people wanted to be in the raffle. Maybe that was it. Oh, and let me add Miss Rochelle. Did I add Rochelle already? So I just want to say Mr. Scorpio and Mr. Aries. Is that okay? Can you just give me their first initial, hun? I do need their first initial. And did you want this to be a 10 or 15 card reading? Or did you have multiple questions? I mean, I know who they are, but Spirit does like clarity when I'm incanting, that's all. I remember one of their names. I don't remember. Oh wait, I know both their names. Do you mind if I just say his initial F is the Scorpio, right? Or and AJ is the Aries. Am I right? You know, they say cannabis kills brain cells. You know what I say? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I've got the memory of a freaking elephant, I swear. Uh, F is Miss. Yeah, so I thought. And Aries is a new guy. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So did you want to do a 15 card reading, hun, or did you want to do multiple 5 cards? S is Mr. Aries. Okay. Okay. So what would you like to ask, and how many cards, how many questions, what's up? Because we can do we can do 3 5s. We can do a 10 and a 5, or we can do a 15. And thank you for your donation, Phyllis. Thank you, love. Go ahead and add you really quick before we get into this reading. More Miss Rochelle. So the first, can I drop something random before you start the reading? Sure, what's up, Hindi? What is going on with Mr. F's intentions now? Okay, Rochelle, how many cards do you want that to be? Do you want that to be a 5 card reading? Three 5 cards, you got it. Whoa! Talking about crystals moving everywhere. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is going on with F's intentions? What are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle right now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are F's intentions towards Rochelle? The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups reversed, 4 of Wands reversed, and 10 of Wands reversed. I'm going to assume that he hasn't reached out to you since everything. I was born early, was born Capricorn, and I was going to be Aries, and I'm sad about that because Aries is my favorite sign. That's interesting, Hindi. I was born late. I was supposed to be a Capricorn, but I'm an Aquarius, and I'm so happy about that. I really identify, just because I really identify with my sign. Capricorns are awesome, though. You guys get it done. Okay, so what's going on here with F? I hate to say it, girl, I'm going to assume that he hasn't reached out to you because I feel with this Chariot card, the Wheel of Fortune, those are wheels. Those are wheels. I feel like he's moved on. I do. He's not looking for love. 10 of Cups reversed. He's not looking for a solid union that you deserve, and he knows you deserve, with this 10 of Cups reversed and 4 of Wands reversed. Yeah, 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like he's let go. I feel like he's let go. He could have been kind about this. He could have said this to you. You know? Because he doesn't want to hurt you. That's why he backed out. He was like, shoot, like, she wants something different than I can give her. And I don't want to lead her on. Okay, sure, F. Why don't you tell her? Instead of having her wait and just, you know, in a state of limbo. But he was too much of a coward to actually tell you that he was on a different page and needed to move on. I think he thinks the idea of a relationship, a solid, committed relationship, a long-term committed relationship, especially of like a marriage type or variety. With this 10 of Wands reverse, I feel like he feels like it's a lot of work that he doesn't want to put in, is not ready to put in at this time, and doesn't want to waste your time either, you know. But at the same time, I feel like he subconsciously did, or unintentionally did so by not saying anything to you, you know. Anyway, he's an idiot. Sorry, I try to not call people names, but he is the Fool reversed. He could have communicated this. He doesn't want to be cruel to you. He's not a bad man, and I'm not one to judge. But Spirit's saying it's not that he's a bad man. He wanted to be good to you, but he went around it the wrong freaking way. You know, like, he really could have communicated that information. He could have communicated when he was feeling really overwhelmed and feeling like he wasn't able to give you what you want. And I do feel like there absolutely is and was an attraction there from the beginning, but I feel like he's doing his best to walk away from it. I think I talked about that too before. And the reason why I feel is because he's looking for something different. I think he's just looking for like lighthearted stuff. What is Mr. S's intentions towards me? Is Mr. S the new Aries? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's intentions towards Rochelle? How long have you known S? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's intentions towards Rochelle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? There's going to be a lot of men alone in nursing homes by themselves, the way they behave. Ask any nurse, they'll tell you. Phyllis, I thought about that too, and I've been told that by my spirit guides. There's going to be so many men and women too, in nursing homes, because people are not, the younger generation is not getting married as much. They're not having, Generation Z has had less children than any other generation in the past, like 6 or 7. They're not having kids. They're not getting married. And I feel like there's a very toxic narrative being like secretly put into our society that, you know, being in a relationship is a horrible ball and chain to be in. But it's like, dude, wait till you're 70 and you can't take care of yourself, can't cook for yourself. You're gonna need a woman. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? So you've known him for a week. Okay. This could be tough. People usually don't know what their intentions are that soon. So we might get something kind of vague, and if it's vague, don't take it personally, okay? Because you've only known him for a week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are S's current intentions towards Rochelle? Yeah, Phyllis, you hit the nail on the head there, girl. You hit the nail on the effing head. I got a vision of that, girl. My spirit guides, when I was meditating a few nights ago, I got a vision of men, so many men and women in the future in nursing homes because they're not accepting the love that they should. Thank you for fully agreeing with me that people are crazy out there. I agree with you, honey. I agree with Phyllis. We got King of Swords, Three of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, Six of Cups, and 10 of Wands reversed. There we go, okay. So he really, really wants to, he needs to get to know you better, Rochelle. He needs to get to know you better before he can have any solid intentions towards you. And I see that here with this King of Swords. King of Swords is the keeper of knowledge, is the seeker of knowledge. He wants to know who you are. He's very interested in you. No doubt about it, girl. He's very interested in you. And he really likes the parlay. He likes the conversation that you guys had, the conversations that you guys have with this Six of Cups. It's very harmonious. You guys have you have good chemistry with one another. However, he can't make it. He can't come to any serious intentions yet until he finally knows you. With this Three of Swords reversed, I will say he doesn't intend on hurting you. He's not going to lead you on. I feel like he wants to take this a little slowly. Has he been moving fast? Because I don't feel like he wants to hurt you with this Three of Swords reversed. He's assessing if you're his Empress or not. I do think he wants something serious. I do. But he's, you know, if you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, you got to really know who they are. I've said that many times, you know. And with this Ten of Wands reverse, I know we got that in the last reading, but it's a very different energy in this reading. With this, I feel it's more like, it's very sexual. There is a lot of sexual energy, I can't deny. Release. Okay? If the Ten of Wands is holding something that needs to be released, and it's reversal, and we're talking wands, I'm seeing this actually in its sexual connotation here. He is very, very sexually attracted to you. But he doesn't want to do wrong by you. King of Swords, Three of Swords reversed, but he does want to get to know you better before he comes to any solid intentions or conclusions, which makes sense. I think most people, including myself, I don't know what my intentions are to someone if I've just met them. It usually takes at least a month or so for me to figure that out, you know. But that's just me, especially being an Aquarius. That's probably just my weird Aquariusness. I don't know. All right, and then you were also wondering, your last question is, what is ahead with love for me this month? Okay. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Rochelle in love this month? And you're a Pisces, right, hon? Eight of Swords reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. And Queen of Swords. Interesting. So this, to me, this looks pretty good. This, I don't like this Two of Cups reversed. Well, at first I didn't like it, but in conjunction with all the other cards, I'm seeing you finally being released from the binds of someone who, it could possibly be AJ, it could possibly be F. But with this Eight of Swords reverse and Six of Swords, that's moving on. That's being released from someone. And I don't mean like them pushing you away. I mean like you accepting, like, it's not going to work. This was not meant to be. I've got to sail my ship to calmer waters. I've got to move on. I'm set free. Yeah, Two of Cups reversed. Whatever this connection was that you will be set free from was not divinely ordained, was not fated, was not meant to happen. I mean, in a sense it was. I believe that we're meant to be with all the people we're supposed to be with, even if it's just a learning experience. Gosh, even, I hate to say it, but like, those of us who have been through abusive relationships, nobody deserves to go through that. But at the same time, it helps you identify the red flags in the future, right? And know what your boundaries are. This Queen of Swords, you have a very clear concept of what you want and how you want someone to treat you. And I feel like I'm getting the vision of like a clear slate coming up for you this month in love. It's not. I want to say that, like, you know, your Knight of Cups is going to come to you this month. Do I think there's potential with this Aries? Yeah, I do. Definitely get to know one another for sure. But you may end up feeling some frustrations with the Seven of Wands. But ultimately, what I see is fully moving on, fully cutting the cord from someone from your past, specifically from your past, and moving on. Even if you don't get the apology you deserve, that you need, the closure that you need, you will be set free. You will be set free here with this Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. I see this as like, you know, brand new beginnings, like new, wonderful, fresh start. And yeah, with that, with new, wonderful, fresh start, I do see like men in your life. I think this S guy is potential for sure. Get to know him, but take your time. Take your time. And don't feel bad about getting to know more than one person at a time. You're just getting to know them. Don't put too much stress on any one person until you really, really know them. Because I know I used to do that a lot. I still do it sometimes. And I really have to catch myself because there's a lot of folks out there. There's a lot of fish out there. And, you know, it's not always that they're going to, you know, that they're going to be the ones for us, but it's also possible. It's just about taking it slowly and not putting pressure on yourself or the other person, and but still knowing what you want. And also, something I heard from a dating coach, take this advice or not, I'm not out there dating, but they said, don't immediately tell a dude what you're looking for. Most women are looking for the same thing, right? To nest. We want a husband, we want, or a wife, and we want children. We want the family, we want the dog, the cat, everything, the house, you know? We want that. Most of us. And most men know that. And most men don't want that. And a lot, not most, but a lot of them don't. And I was told by a dating coach, by a friend, to wait to tell them before what you're looking for, because there's a high chance that they might just say what you want to hear. And that's not right. So many people have done that to me when I've told them too early what I was looking for. That's something to be very careful and mindful of. And I'm not saying don't tell them at all what you're looking for. No, definitely let them know when the time is right that you are looking for something very, very serious here. Shouldn't that be obvious? They know it's obvious. But when you spell it out, they can sometimes use, people will weaponize that sometimes. Just be careful of that. Okay. What do I know? I'm not a dating coach, but that was just some advice I heard from a dating coach. I haven't tried it because I haven't been dating, but it does check out. But to me, I was like, oh damn, like I do believe that has happened to me for sure in the past, especially when I was younger. I don't know, family could be something. What do you mean? Family could be something. I mean, it's not what everyone. I'm not saying every woman's looking for the same thing, but from my experience, most women, I can almost guess every time. You want a husband? You want a kiddo? Right? Almost 100% of the time, yes, that's what I'm looking for. I almost don't even have to ask at this point. I very rarely met a woman who is like, I love dating, I love men, I love just sleeping around and having fun and living my life. Never heard a woman say that. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Rochelle. I appreciate you as always. Keep me updated on this new dude for sure. I'll chat with you over Instagram later on because I'm very interested. Like if you have your own family, you have to deal with different people. True. Yeah, that too. Yeah. No, I feel potential here with you and this new guy, Rochelle. I really do. But Spirit is saying, like, just take it slowly. All right, Miss Phyllis, thank you so much for your donation, love. I know you already posted your question, but I need to run upstairs really quick. I'll be right back. Thank you. Sorry about that, Phyllis. All right, let's get right on into your reading here. Is Byron in a relationship already? What's Byron's sign, Phyllis? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Byron already in a romantic relationship? relationship. Your masters and spirit guides is Byron already in a romantic relationship. Your masters and spirit guides is Byron already in a romantic relationship. Your masters and spirit guides is Byron already in a romantic relationship. Queen of Cups, Three of Cups reversed, Strength, Page of Pentacles reversed, and Six of Swords. Okay. He's got someone in his life. I'll tell you that, Phyllis. He does have someone in his life with this Queen of Cups. However, with this Three of Cups reverse, he may have more than one person in his life. I don't know how faithful of a person he is, actually. He might just be a sweet talker. I feel that a huge part of this connection with this one woman in particular is almost entirely sexual. With the Strength card, Strength in the Hermetic deck is lust. But yeah, with this Page of Pentacles reversed, it's not committed. I would not be surprised if he's stepping out on her, and I don't think that they are even really official. I think he has some hesitancy with that, with making things official. And I feel like he already wants to jump ship and find another woman. So my answer is yes, but kind of no. Like, technically, yeah, but he does not respect her in the way that he should. I don't think he respects women in the way that he should. With this Three of Cups reversed, that always tells me that's a man that loves the ladies. It's definitely, it's a player card for me. Knight of Wands reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Has a difficult time settling down with just one queen. And I feel like he's kind of like test driving it now, but he's still not feeling it. And I don't think it's going to last much longer with the Six of Swords. Whoever she is, whatever's going on, I feel like it's very tumultuous, and I feel like let's put it this way. I did this earlier. If she were to come to me, I don't know who she is, but if this mystery lady were to come to me and ask me, what's going on with Byron? I'd say he doesn't want to commit to you. He I don't want to say he uses you for sex, but low-key, yeah. And I worry that he's talking to other women, flirting with other women, and doesn't take women seriously, including you. That's concerning to me. Is that the guy whose messages I read? Because he said all the right things. He sounded like a really, really nice gentleman, but now that I'm reading this and getting his energy, I feel like he's a sweet talker. If that's the same guy, then I feel like that's exactly what we're talking about. Is he does have someone, and he's talking to you and being romantic with you, or flirting with you. And I don't know if he could possibly be flirting with other women too. In conclusion, in my opinion, this guy is not a prize. I don't know how well you know him, but he's definitely not a prize to be won. You are, Phyllis. Oh my goodness. So it was him. Yeah, he's a sweet talker. It almost seemed, I don't want to say too good to be true, but it was like, I don't know, it just seemed like he was just saying all the right things, and that's good, but to say them all so quickly I don't and I'm not saying he's not sincere, but because I do think he has feelings for you. More so flirting. I'm not emotionally. Yeah, yeah. And he's definitely flirting with you. And I don't think. I think he has some emotional attachment to you. I think he has some emotional attachment to the women he does flirt with. And sadly, I think there's more than one woman he's flirting with. Um, I mean, that also is a testament to the fact that he's not happy where he's at. But, he should also probably go about it the right way and let you know what's going on. Like, I'm in an unhappy relationship, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I just feel like he's saying what you want to hear, and I feel like there's a lack of transparency there. You Um, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how well and how long you've known him, but it's fun to flirt, but take everything he says with a grain of salt. Um, because I just feel like he's very emotionally immature. He's a Pisces, okay, yeah, he's definitely one of those male Pisces that have a very difficult time navigating their emotions and their yeah like their emotional tapestry. Um, yeah. Thank you very much, Phyllis. I really appreciate you, love, and I hope I brought you clarity with that question. Um, okay, so I've been on for a little over 2 hours. It's so early, yeah. It's only 5:30. Um, it was a little foolish of me going on early, but like I said, I gotta do what I gotta do when my energy is high and not low, and yeah. I won't be on. I likely won't be on again tomorrow. I likely won't be on again the next day. I will do my very best. And of course, I'm always available for private readings. Um, but I likely won't be on for the next 2 days. But of course, click the notification bell. That way you'll know every time I go live. But I will be going live on Friday, that's for sure. I know there's only 4 people watching right now, but I'm going to go ahead and pull another winner of the crystal raffle. And I'm going to announce it on my community page. And whoever I pick has 7 days to come to me and let me know where to ship their crystal. And here we go. Mystic Yahira. Yahira, you are the winner, Miss Yahira. I know you're not watching, but I'm going to do my best to contact Mystic Yahira. Sorry, Hakeem. I apologize, but didn't hear from you. So hopefully we will get in touch with Miss Yahira. So I'm going to do what I do at this time of night. Last call for any and all donations tonight. If you have a question you would like me to ask, I am here for you. And I would love to read for you. My phone just died. Uh-oh. Let me go get my I'll be right back. So last call for all donations. All right, and we are back. So, I'm actually gonna wait just a little moment for my phone to recharge. Yeah, so hopefully that will happen sooner than later. And then I will do a last call for all donations. Hi, Andre. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well today, my little kitty. Hello, kitty. So cute. Ah, yes, that is what I will do. I will use my. I will go get my. This might take longer. I'm gonna get my iPad. I'll be right back. All right. I guess That is why I'm not too upset she passed. She didn't suffer much, but I got to admit losing 4 family members in 6 years, it's a lot. It's a lot of loss, Phyllis. Absolutely, it's a lot. Um, to all happen at once. Yeah, yeah. And of course, you're so welcome for the mediumship. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I mean, it means a lot to me. Um, it really does. Um, damn. Where is it? Um, there we go. Cool. All right. Hi, Felicia. Yeah, sending lots of love and light to Phyllis. Absolutely, absolutely. Much love and light to you, girl. You are a really core part of this community, and we love and care about you very much. So my phone is still dead. I was a dum-dum and I didn't plug it in, and it may take a while to come back on. Oh wait, she's back on. Cool. All right. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Um, all right, cool. We are back on track. Hi, Miss Felicia. How you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing well. All right. So it is that time of night. Last call for any and all donations. My phone is back up and working. So I will actually be able to see if you make a donation. I would love to read for you tonight. I will not be able to come on tomorrow. Likely will not be able to come on the day after, but I will be on Friday. Of course, click that notification bell. That way you will know each and every time I go live. And of course, I always offer private readings, 2 different types, either one-on-one that are scheduled over Zoom, and they can last as long as you want, or I can do them over DMs on Instagram at no extra amount, or typed over email. Last call, everybody. If you would like a reading tonight, please let me know. Thank you. Last call, everybody. For any and all donations tonight, let me know if you would like a reading, and I will be here for you. If you have any burning questions that need to be answered, I am here for you. Last call, all donations tonight. Again, thank you all so much for being here this evening. I always feel better when I read for people. I really do. I was very, very tired earlier, and my energy just came right back once I got in touch with spirit. Feels good. Last call, everybody, for any and all donations. Thank you so much. Last call. If you've got a question, let me know. Slide on in, and I can read for you tonight. Otherwise, I'll be on Friday. Or you can always schedule a private reading, or message me on Instagram, or email. Definitely go find me on Instagram. Here is my handle, and here's my spout. I'm just kidding. This is my username. Go friend me on there. Last call for any and all donations, please. Thank you. Last call. If you'd like a reading, please let me know. Thank you. Anybody? No? Anybody? All right. I am going to call it a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you all so much for being here. Much, much love and light to you, and I will see you all soon. Friday. Hopefully sooner, but at the latest Friday. And hit that notification bell, everybody.